What's cracking, everybody? How's it going? I'm VMAD. Today we're going to use a website called Mechamonarch.com. I'm going to go over the units, what they're used for and against, and what is the counter to that specific unit. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So without giving unit description, I'm just going to give you the unit and what it counters. So starting with Tarantula. Used against fangs, crawlers, mustangs, and wasps. Countered by fortress, hacker, marksman, melting point, overlord, phoenix, rhino, sabertooth, scorpion, sandworm, steel ball, and war factory. Moving on, sandworm. Used against fire badger, arclight, marksman, rhino, sabertooth, sledgehammer, steel ball, typhoon, vulcan. Countered by war factory, phoenix, overlord, steel ball, melting point, and rhino. Fire badger. Used against crawler, fang, mustang, countered by sabertooth, fortress, hacker, marksman, overlord, phoenix, rhino, scorpion, and war factory. Typhoon. Typhoon. Used against crawler, fang, wasp, mustang, countered by fortress, marksman, melting point, overlord, phoenix, rhino, sabertooth, scorpion, steel ball, and war factory. Sabertooth, used against arclight, steel ball, stormcaller, fire badger, sledgehammer, countered by fortress, hacker, melting point, overlord, phoenix, rhino. Scorpion, used against sledgehammer, steel ball, arclight, war factory, countered by marksman, phoenix, stormcaller, overlord. Wraith, used against crawler, fang, sledgehammer, steel ball, wasp, countered by overlord, phoenix, melting point, marksman. War factory, used against arclight, marksman, rhino, sledgehammer, steel ball, vulcan, stormcaller, overlord, fire badger, typhoon, sabertooth. Countered by melting point, scorpion. Phoenix, used against arclight, overlord, rhino, stormcaller, vulcan, typhoon, sabertooth, fire badger, scorpion. Countered by wasp, marksman, mustang, fang, fortress. Arclight, used against crawler, fang, mustang, steel ball, sledgehammer, fire badger, typhoon. Countered by marksman, stormcaller, rhino, overlord, fortress, phoenix, wraith, war factory, scorpion, sabertooth. Hacker, used against steel ball, sledgehammer, rhino, scorpion, melting point, fire badger, arclight. Countered by overlord, fortress, stormcaller, crawler, fang, phoenix, wraith, war factory. Sledgehammer, used against crawler, mustang, stormcaller. Countered by hacker, fortress, phoenix, overlord, scorpion, war factory, marksman, rhino. Stormcaller, used against arclight, fang, melting point, vulcan, mustang, marksman, fortress, scorpion, typhoon. Countered by overlord, phoenix, stormcaller, crawler, sledgehammer, rhino, war factory, sabertooth. Overlord, used against rhino, steel ball, sledgehammer, stormcaller, vulcan, arclight, hacker, scorpion, fire badger, sabertooth, typhoon, war factory, wraith. Countered by marksman, melting point, phoenix, mustang, fortress. Crawler, used against fang, hacker, marksman, melting point, steel ball, stormcaller, sabertooth, scorpion. Countered by arclight, vulcan, rhino, wraith, sledgehammer, fire badger, typhoon, tarantula. Fang, used against. Used against description is not available for Fang for this particular player. I guess they're not very useful. Fangs are one of those chaff units that distract the opponent. The main value of Fangs as chaff comes from two things. One, portable shield technology that makes them survive 2 shots for it to be useful late game. You need to start setting up Fangs early. 2, the slow movement speed of the Fang. Steel Ball, used against Fortress, Rhino, Melting Point, Vulcan, War Factory, Fire Badger, Typhoon. Countered by Crawler, Hacker, Phoenix, Overlord, Stormcaller, Scorpion. Mustang, used against Fang, Phoenix, Wasp, Crawler. Countered by Arclight, Sledgehammer, Stormcaller, Vulcan, Fortress, Rhino, Fire Badger, Typhoon, Tarantula. Wasp, used against Marksman, Phoenix, Melting Point, Vulcan, Overlord. Countered by Mustang, Fortress, Fang, Wraith, Typhoon, Tarantula. Rhino, used against Arclight, Vulcan, Stormcaller, Crawler, Sledgehammer, Fire Badger, Marksman, Mustang, Typhoon. Countered by Fortress, Hacker, Melting Point, Steel Ball, Phoenix, Overlord, War Factory. Melting Point, used against Fortress, Rhino, Vulcan, Wraith, War Factory, Scorpion, Typhoon. Countered by Steel Ball, Crawler, Marksman, Phoenix, Stormcaller, Hacker. Marksman, used against Phoenix, Overlord, Vulcan, Arclight, Sledgehammer. Countered by Crawler, Fang, Stormcaller, Wasp, Fortress, Rhino. Fortress, used against Arclight, Rhino, Sledgehammer, Vulcan, Wasp, Hacker, Overlord, Phoenix, Typhoon, Scorpion. Countered by Crawler, Melting Point, Overlord, Stormcaller, Steel Ball. Vulcan, used against Crawler, Fang, Mustang. Countered by Fortress, Melting Point, Overlord, Phoenix, Rhino, Stormcaller. That summarizes the counters for Mechabellum. This is a website called Mechabellum.com, and this is the go-to site that I use to learn about the different counters in Mechabellum. Keep in mind that a lot of counters, I'll give you an example with Tarantula here, you need to get upgrades. So it's primarily a ground shooting unit. It can take out air units if you modify it to do so. And that goes for a lot of units in this list. But anyway, I hope you guys found that useful. This is a resource, like I said, I use a lot. If you liked the video or learned something new, like and subscribe. Make sure to give this website some love, Mecha. Other than that, enjoy your day/night, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.